Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, transparenttrainsolutions.com on a Tuesday after the holiday here. We just got started trading, real choppy trading in about a 100-point range. Let's get right into the charts. I just finished the class talking about correlations, which is really interesting. If you want more information on that, contact me, either private message me on X or contact me by the website at support. Getting right into the charts, we basically have 100-point range forming more or less in the S&P, and that's pretty clear cut here so far. Obviously, we don't know if this is going to continue, but we bottom at 6,800, peak at 6,900. We didn't quite get there today. I suspect we're probably going to be swinging here between back and forth until we get some further data coming out of the economy. We got a Fed meeting, we got Nvidia next week, so on and so forth. But more or less, just real choppy trading uh, so far. We got a lot of rotation on the surface. Nvidia is up today, which we did buy calls on, by the way. So you can see the range continue to kind of a little mini range within the big range. Clearly, the 6750 now becomes very critical. Similarly, on the NASDAQ, we've got that supply zone at 25,500. We've got support at 2,400. We'll see if we can bust through 25K and at least attempt to challenge the prior highs here. And obviously, it's going to have to be predicated on the AI trade uh, working in sync. I think that's really going to happen. Apple is up today a little bit, so is Nvidia, but we'll see. Interestingly, the VIX still hanging around 20. Looks like it's peaking around 23. Whether we have to get up into the 30s, something really has to knock the market down. We are seeing a little bit of a bounce in rates today. Nothing spectacular. We'll see if we can. This is actually the bottom part of the trading range in rates. Uh, you know, Probably some econ data will change that. Dollar similarly, try to bounce this morning, come right off. So nothing really there. We've got supply at 98.50, demand at 96.50, smack in the middle of the range at the moment. Nothing really happening on the metals, just meandering about in a consolidation. Something obviously is going to change here coming up. We got these forming ranges also in metals, 5,100, possibly down to, um, I would say maybe 4,600 on gold, silver in the same category here in range bound territory. Very similar, big whippy ranges. We'll see if this thing's probably going to challenge these lows and maybe go a lot lower based on a few things that I'm looking at. Oil also, um, news driven. Iran. There was news this morning that Iran was going to uh, negotiate, so that uh, had this move down in oil. No follow through to the downside. I think we have to break 61.50 and possibly head back down into the lower end of this range, which is around 60. Uh, Nothing really happening on nat gas, just kind of dead in the water today. Just consolidating with all these big gaps everywhere. So that pretty much summarizes. We'll see how the end of the week go. A lot of it just is the same rotation going on. Today we've got Apple up a little bit, Nvidia up. Um, it's kind of a mixed bag on the mega caps. Um, and so I think this whole rotation theme, oil stocks are down today again. In particular, I've been talking about ExxonMobil uh, getting extended, and that's coming off pretty good so far. We'll see if it continues, if it tracks oil or not, and so on and so forth. So that pretty much, we'll see how the day, how the week ends. Not a lot of economic data to speak of until next week. We've got, let's see, on the calendar, which is really the only thing that's driving the markets right now. We've got, some earnings. Um, let's see what's this week. Let's see what we got. We got the minutes tomorrow, claims, and then GDP. Maybe GDP on Friday moves rates. We'll see how that goes. But that pretty much summarizes. Maybe that this is probably going to be an important indicator uh, on Friday morning. So we'll see. Okay. All right. Have a great rest of your week. Subscribe to the newsletter. Give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you on Friday. Take care.